grabbed the fence, you stuck your fingers inside the glove. Don't bring me into this fight.
All right, these are our full card picks for the Israel Adesanya versus Joe Pyfer fight night this Saturday. For the first fight, we have Ricky Simón versus Adrian Yanez. Adrian Yanez was coming off of a 1-year layoff. Ricky Simón just fought last year, and I think he just beat someone. Who did he beat, Jeffrey?
He just lost to Ronnie Barcelos. Yeah. Ricky Simón, he's tough, dude. He's probably the hardest person to pick for a win or loss because he could beat Bashrat, beat Marab, I think, if I remember correctly, and then lose to Bums.
Yeah, lost to Rob Font early on in his career. Just lost to whatever guy you just said. But then you also have Adrian Yanez, who just got knocked out by Rob Font in 2023. And back-to-back, he also lost to Jonathan Martinez KO. Back-to-back KOs. KO
bad,
losses.
dude.
So this is a bad fight to fucking pick, dude.
Very, very tough fight to pick. I'm going to go... Oh, dude. I'm going to say Ricky Simón, but I'm not confident in it at all.
Really? I thought you were going to say Giannis. I'm going to go Ricky Simón just off the fact that both these fighters are not very good. They've lost to the same people. But Ricky Simón, I think, has had higher highs in his career. And
he has the higher highs. And he
has no ring rust. No cage rust.
And he has the grappling upside. I'm gonna take Ricky Simón. Not confident in it at all.
Neither of us are confident, but I'm going Ricky Simón as well. For the next fight, we have Navajo Sterling versus Bruno Lopez. This is a very easy fight to pick. I mean, if you're using your brain, you're picking Navajo Sterling. But I think Jeffrey has something to say.
And just a pick, Sterling, yes. For the odds, Bruno Lopez all day long. This dude out-grappled somebody with way higher level grappling than Sterling. Also, Sterling got kind of controlled for a little bit by Rodolfo Bellato, who's absolute shit. So I don't think it's crazy to say that Bruno Lopez has already beat a 9-0 fighter. I don't think it's crazy for him to beat an 8-0 fighter with these odds. But the pick is Sterling, but don't be surprised if Bruno Lopez gets a dub here.
I watched both these fighters' fights, their most recent fights, and let's just say light heavyweight is not looking too hot. Next fight, we have even a worse division. Heavyweight fight between Marcin Tybura versus Tyrell Fortune, USA debut. And I'm going to go ahead and lead with this one. I know we do not pick Marcin Tybura in the big 2026, but Tyrell Fortune, however you want to say his name, this guy has fought nothing but guys from Here Comes the Boon, Kevin James. Like, he has fought nothing but dads that are getting off of work and coming in and clocking in the ring or the octagon. I got Marcin Tybura. I know you're looking at me shaking your head, but what do you think?
I got Marcin Tybura too. He just stays in the fight, dude, you know? And I don't know. This is such a low-level fight. I got Marcin Tybura, and just because he's the veteran, I'm not confident in that at all. I'm taking Tybura.
Yeah, we're basically going off of the known versus the unknown. All right, for the next fight, Chase Hooper versus Lance Gibson at lightweight. What are you thinking, Jeffrey?
If this was a street fight, I think Lance Gibson would knock Chase Hooper the fuck out. But this is not a street fight. It's an MMA fight with MMA rules. So I got Chase Hooper by submission.
Ooh, so you think he's actually going to do it?
I just think Lance Gibson might be dumb enough to shoot a takedown and the positions get reversed and Chase Hooper gets a submission. Now, if Lance Gibson stays patient, I think he could beat Chase Hooper, but I just have a feeling he's going to make a mistake.
I'm going to upset you right now, okay?
Don't do it, dude.
I love Chase Hooper. I do. But he's fighting a grown man in Lance Gibson, who is a very buff fighter, okay? He just lost to a top 10 lightweight right now, Bobby Green, who just beat Daniel Hooper. Okay, there's some light in that, all right? It's not all bad, okay? I think Lance Gibson could catch Chase Hooper in like a ground and pound situation and knock him out. I really do believe that. I don't like Chase Hooper and the fact of like picking him to win. It's sketchy. It's scary. He's very scrawny. I don't like it. It's like if I was in there fighting a lightweight. I don't like it. I'm going Lance Gibson. This is my underdog pick of the card. It might be risky business, but I like risky business. I don't know what you got to say about that, but
I disagree with you, but I don't think it's crazy to say that he wins. So I get what you're saying.
They're going to call me crazy for that one. For the next fight, we have Ignacio Bahamendez versus Tofik Maziev. What are we thinking about this fight?
Nacho, I think this is the lock of the card. I think he's better on the feet, better on the ground. He's younger. He has more range. He has every advantage possible Tofik, I mean, he might have more finishing potential on the feet, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't think he's that good. I think he came into the UFC too old of an age. I think Nacho gets it done. It can be first round, second round, third round decision, KO submission. I don't know. He's gonna get it done. He's the lock of the card.
I agree. I mean, this is a common sense pick. I mean, it sucks because Tofik, I mean, he looks like an older version of Arman Sarukian. He's like a very short, stocky Russian who looks like he's on steroids, but he's probably gonna get slept within the first round or two of this fight.
Dude, Nacho, he's beaten fucking Jalen Turner. Like
Yeah,
this should be an easy win, in my opinion. You know.
for sure. But all right, moving on to the main card. We have a great opener here. We have Terrence McKinney versus Kyle No Beard Nelson. I don't know how to feel about him without his beard, but he has no beard now. Maybe he'll be better without it.
It's tough, dude. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. If the fight goes past 3 minutes, you know who's gonna win. But will the fight go past 3 minutes? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think he's gonna
Mm.
that explosiveness is just gonna be too much for the old man, dude. I really think so. I think Terrence McKinney gets a finish early.
I do believe he's going to submit Kyle Nelson within the first, half of the first round. I believe that. I mean, he could knock him out. Don't get me wrong, but I could see him like wobbling him, grabbing him by the neck, putting him to sleep first round. I don't think
Hey,
that's that
but
crazy of a pick.
a sleeper bet is Kyle Nelson round 3 finish. It's a sleeper.
Keep that in mind if you're a better. All right, moving on to the most slept on fight of the entire card. We have Mansur Abdul Malik versus Yasiri Belgaru. What are we thinking?
Banger fight, dude. I mean, Mansur trains with Sean Strickland, dude. He's so good. If you watch him fight, dude, like he really, really looks like he could be ranked in the top 10 of middleweight. Like he's actually really freaking good.
I
Yersi
agree. I agree.
and Yersi, dude, I mean, he has wins over Alex Pereira in kickboxing, a split decision loss versus Adesanya. This guy's striking is no joke. Like, this is such a good fight, and no one's talking about it. Like, the
Yeah,
winner is, yeah.
sorry to cut you off. I was someone who saw the fight from your TikTok when you made it and saw that it was Alex Pereira's opponent that he lost to, and I was like, "Oh, he's gonna win." But then you broke down the fight, and I saw Mansour Abdul Malik and what he does, and it was honestly kind of scary. And I really don't think Yasiri has a chance in this fight. You said it yourself. Yasiri is a guy with a chin up in the air. Mansour is a guy who pretty much can beat him in any fashion.
I think it's gonna sound kind of weird. This is almost like a Joe Pyfer Adesanya style fight. That's how I think this fight's gonna go. I think kind of a spoiler for the main event. I think Mansour Abdul Malik is gonna march him down and finish him really, really early.
All right, moving on to the next fight, we have Julian Erosa versus Lerin Douglas. What are we thinking? I didn't do much research on this fight. I won't lie.
Yeah, I think Julian Rosa is way past his prime if he ever had one. I just like Leroy Douglas. If I probably fumbled his name, I watched him on the
Lerin.
Contender Series. Yeah, Lurin Douglas on the Contender Series. He looked good. Julian Rosa is like good on the ground, but I don't see this fight hitting the ground, and he's not good at getting the fight to the ground. I think Douglas is gonna knock him out, but I wouldn't be surprised if he found a way to lose this fight.
There's not a lot of featherweights that are 36 years old and that are very good. So,
And he's six
and
foot one too.
featherweight, he's 6'1". That's some crazy shit. I don't think I've ever seen that before. All right, moving on to the next fight. We have Michael Chiesa versus Nico Price. This was a replacement fight that happened 3 days ago. Nico Price stepping in for who was it? I don't even remember. Oh, Carlson Harris. Yep.
Man, dude. I think we can make a video on 50 welterweights that can beat Nico Price right now. I think Nico Price, dude, he shouldn't be in the UFC anymore. Like, think about it. He's probably getting paid 200,000 a fight off his veteran contract. There are so many young guys who can get that money. Like this guy, get him out. He's not even fun to watch anymore at this point. Like, I don't know why he's in the UFC. No disrespect.
No disrespect.
Calling,
But both of these guys, man, both of them probably should be fighting.
dude, but Michael Chiesa's on a little win streak, dude. I mean, he's gonna take down Nico Price and sub him early or control him for 3 rounds. Michael Chiesa should not be a lock in 2026, but he is.
Dude, I just like how the fuck do you go against Max Griffin, Tony Ferguson, and a guy with the last name McGee? If you're in the UFC and your last name's McGee, you're not good already. Michael Chiesa and Nico Price should not be in the UFC. I don't know. I know that he's on a win streak, but I'm not counting that, bro. That's just I like Michael Chiesa as a person, but I just don't see why both these guys are in the UFC. Obviously, Michael Chiesa should win this fight. Absolute lock. We have Macy Barber versus Alexa Grasso. Alexa, shut your dumb ass up.
If you skip them this co-main event, you're honestly gay. Macy Barber, Alexa Grasso. I think this fight's actually going to be really good. It's a rematch from 2021. Alexa Grasso did win the first fight. I do think she's going to win this one as an underdog as well. I really hope we get to see the showcasing of the grappling in this fight. I want to see a lot of full mount. I want to see a lot of side control. That's just stuff I'm looking forward to in this fight. In all honesty, if you can beat Valentina in any which way, if you want to call it fluky or not, I'm going to take you to beat Macy Barber, and that's that.
I'm agreeing with you there, son. I'll be in the bathroom sorting lines. That's not... No, I agree for sure. I don't know. I don't really know much about this fight. I don't really watch. I'm usually in the bathroom or the kitchen during these times. Moving on to the main event, we have Israel Adesanya versus Joe Pyfer. What are we thinking, Jeffrey?
Let me just say a fact. Joe Pyfer is undefeated since getting his hair transplant. That is all we need to know here. You can see it has changed the career of Marab.
I couldn't agree more with that statement, especially bringing up Marab as evidence. I think Israel Adesanya's lost his confidence, man. And he can't get a hairline transplant. His hairline's already too straight.
One guy lost his confidence, and one guy's just gained all of the confidence. And I think that's obviously means Joe Pyfer is a lock.
Okay, obviously, we're joking around. Joe Pyfer is probably going to sleep Izzy. Izzy is becoming more and more washed. He's coming off of another 1 year layoff after 3. He's coming off of 3 L's with 2 finishes that I'm pretty sure are back-to-back, correct?
Correct.
This is just a bad look. I'm really sad about this. Izzy was one of the first fighters that I fell in love with. Pause. It's unfortunate that the UFC had to do this to him. I don't know what they were thinking, because the second that this fight starts and Pyfer lands a clean right hand, it's over. So that's just really how I see it.
I agree.
And if you want to see our full breakdown of the main event, we posted a whole separate video. Hit the subscribe button, and we'll talk to you guys later. See ya.